Alright, Knights of Apollo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the battlefield. I hope you have your clog shoes on and you planted your tulips. Why? Because we're in my ancestral home, the Netherlands. Alright, so I don't know if you couldn't tell by the windmill and the lack of hills and mountains, but yeah, we're in the Netherlands, and my god, this map is beautiful. Look at it, look at it. It is stunning. It's brave. No, it is beautiful. It's like early morning. It looks like, just by the smoke, not the smoke, but the fog. The fog. That's the word I was going for. And just the lush green, and it's a beach landing invasion. So it looks awesome, guys. And you might be wondering, hey, Apollo, you sound kind of weird. Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. What I'm doing is I woke up really early in the morning to record this video because I'm going to be too busy today with I'm doing non-Total War stuff today, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so I made sure to wake up early and get you guys a video of an epic battle. So yeah, if you enjoy this stuff, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1 million knights, so I do appreciate any subscribing, any liking that's going on. Also, guys, we're reaching for new milestones of YouTube members, which YouTube members is like a paid membership. You get some perks for it, which I'm going to be working on some new perks. We're at 320 members. I'm trying to get that to 400 this month. So if you are interested, you get some cool Discord private server perks. I communicate with you guys in that private server. I often play games with you guys. And I'm thinking about adding some perks like movie night or something. It's still a work in progress. So if you guys are interested, I do appreciate it. I think the cheapest member tier is Men at Arms. It's like $1.99 a month, which is not too bad. But again, hey, if you gotta save your money, hey, please do. Don't be pressured into being a member. Save your money, and the best thing you can do is what I said earlier: like and subscribe. Anyways, let's jump in, guys, and see how this battle is gonna play out. So we have the coalition side, and then we have the French side. The coalition includes Russia, which is currently racing to get to this little village here, this beautiful Dutch village, so quaint. And then we have Spain. It's like a British Spain, or British Spain, Portugal, the Iberian forces, I guess I could say. And so they've got a lot of infantry headed to the town. And then, of course, thank goodness, we've got the Netherlands here. It's like a British Netherlands. So yeah, they're here defending their homeland. Let's go. And then we have Spain, just like 100% Spain, marching down to the shoreline. So of course, on the other side, we have all France. France. You know, they think they're so cool coming in here, attacking my ancestral home. Huh? Anyways, no. Welcome. Is that two Napoleons? Is this Napoleon here? And then, oh my god, Napoleon has figured out a way to clone himself. No, so yeah, the French are attacking with a large force. Now, I believe they are playing LOC, which we look at the victory conditions here, the different victory points. There's 4 pointers at each end of the battle, so that pretty much cancels each other out. But we also have 2 1s here, a 2 in the middle, a 1 here, and a 2 here. So it looks like the coalition has done a good job of building up a defensive line around these victory conditions. You can see they've got some troops down here. Looks like cav, or maybe infantry. Well, here, let's just go look. Over here. Where are they? Oh, it's cav. The Spanish cav have taken control of this area. We'll see how long they can control it. And then now we're finally seeing, oh, hey, okay. It's not all France. Well, I mean, it's like a French puppet state. It's like France mixed with the Confederation of the Rhine, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. Which is like a French puppet state, you know. So look at these white uniforms. Like, I really like this faction. I don't know why. I have such a love for the Confederation of the Rhine. I know they didn't exist very long and it was just a puppet state, but I just think they're so cool. Oh wait, we've got some Cav engage. Wait, let me make this smaller. Some Cav engagements going on. It looks like Spain is falling back. France is full on charging ahead with their Cav. Yeah, they're going in here, guys, and looks like Spain is winning on this flank. Well done there. Oh, but they break, so they break each other there. But France is doing a pretty good job of pursuing the Spanish Cav, and it does look like France is going to get the initial victory in this battle, the initial minor victory, initial small victory of Cav, a Cav battle. And yeah, there they go. They're pursuing and they're chopping up these Spanish horse masters. There we go. So I think they've. Oh wait. Spain is still in it here. Now this unit is pretty depleted as they charge in. Both units break. So France is gonna barely, by the skin of his teeth, come out victorious, which was a little surprising there because it did look like France was going to easily win this. Well, I mean, they've got a couple units here and there, but I think Spain, all things considered, did a decent job defending. It was tough, right? Because I'm sure what the French did is they used the tree to conceal their movement and just came out of nowhere. But after that engagement, the French are now in control of this area, and the Spanish infantry are actually like, psych! See you later. They're turning around. They're like, okay. Imagine the commander just seeing that Cav battle play out, and he's like, turn around. Just turn around. We're done for. Just turn around. Okay, we've got more Cav fighting over here. Confederation of the Rhine sending in some Cav. Looks like they're getting chased down, and it looks like this is... Oh, look how cool this Cav is. Looks like the British Cav, Iberian British... They are charging in. Oh, it's getting a little laggy. There we go. A little choppy there. So they scare off some Confederation of the Rhine Cav. And now we've got units taking buildings. And they're going to... Russia's going full, like, siege mode here. They're taking defensive positions. And France is now going to have to rely on some sieging tactics. They've already got their artillery set up, ready to fire. Oh, they're already firing. Boom. That's the Confederation of the Rhine. Ooh. Hey! The only hill in the Netherlands have protected the Russians. Look at this. Oh, man. They protected these soldiers. The cannonballs just shot over them. So a few minutes have passed, and they're still kind of setting up their forces, kind of probing each other, I guess. Just trying to see what each other army has, and just, testing the limits of each other's armies. And it does appear that the UK Iberian forces are going for a bit of a aggressive push with their Cav. Again, I don't think they're really trying to plan anything here. I don't think they're trying to go with like an epic maneuver or something. I think they're just scouting. I mean, there is a lot of Cav here for just scouting, though. He's got the King's German Legion. Look how diverse this army is. He's got the Queen's Light Dragoons, so I believe these are British men. We have Germans over here in the King German Legion, and then we have some Spanish, I believe. These Lancers, Spanish Cav. I mean, it's just kind of cool. It's pretty crazy. Also, way back here behind enemy lines, we've got this Lancer unit. It's just YOLOing. I mean, seriously, he is directly behind the French forces. I wonder if he's going to try to go for this artillery that's been posted up, currently firing at the Russian position. Russia has set up some artillery as well. Again, this is just a stage in the battle where they're just establishing their positions and kind of poking at each other with Cav. There we go. So we got artillery v artillery. Oh, is he gonna go for it? He could. I think he has enough. Yes. Oh, come on. Yes, there he goes. Absolutely. He's got... but the French kind of... He saw him right at the end. Is it enough, though, to save the artillery? The crew's running for it. They're running for it. Oh, but they break. Oh, no. The French artillerymen break as well. Napoleon is ashamed, especially since that's his former job there. Officer of artillery. But yeah, really good cav charge by the Spanish, British Spanish. Really good charge there. They broke the artillery. I don't think it's coming back. It's amazing how easy it is to kill artillery in this mod. Like, just one good charge and you got them. And they broke instantly after charging the Spanish cav, but yet they still got the artillery. So good on them, good maneuver, good patience. That was a lot of fun to watch. Okay, so this feels a bit like the calm before the storm. So I think we have all of the armies kind of establishing their positions at this point. So we have the British Netherlands force. They're kind of watching the far left side. We do have the Spanish still maneuvering, though, so the Spanish have not established their position. I think they're going to be more of a support army, just kind of supporting wherever there's gaps in the lines. I think the Spanish will go in and protect it. Then we have the Russians in the dead center who are holding the town. Right next to them, we have the British Spanish, which are holding the center right. And then on the far right, actually, no, it's all this right side is being defended by the British Spanish. And the French forces have kind of stumbled back. See how they're falling back to the tree line? And the British might go after them, which I like to see. Now, we also, and the reason that is because look at all this cav that is snuck behind, that have maneuvered behind the French. I don't want to say snuck or sneak because I think the French are well aware that this cav is behind them. But I think that's why the British are advancing forward, because they want them in a bit of a pickle. They want them glued and stuck into a bloody, skirmish between each other, while the cav can kind of roam around and get some units from behind. I think that's why he's pushing forward and trying to start this battle. I think we had a big, big break there by the Russians. French cav, kind of stopping them from advancing. Good move there. But yeah, definitely calm before the storm with this battle. All right, so the British Spanish over here have set up their cannons and have now begun shelling the Confederation of the Rhine forces. So they're shelling their position. I don't see any artillery from the Confederation of the Rhine. So we'll see what happens there. I believe this is the Confederation of the Rhine. I think so. That's their flag, right? Yeah. But yeah, right behind them, like directly behind them, and they're creeping in, guys. They're creeping in. This is such an eerie feeling in this battle, because it truly is the calm before the storm. Like, you can just feel, like, you ever go outside when you can sense a thunderstorm, a powerful storm is headed your way. I mean, you can kind of see it too, right? And feel it, and you can almost smell it too. You can smell the rain. Anyways, that's what it feels like. Back here, we do have a little cav engagement. It looks like Russia had a unit of cav behind the French forces. I love how aggressive they're being with their cav. They both break each other. The Confederation of the Rhine has a unit over here holding the 4-point victory point, so they were able to help out, and that's probably what broke that Russian cav that was sneaking around. And I guess they're gonna break to the sea. Run to the sea, flee. It's like, what? We can just go around. No, to the sea. Like, okay. Let's go back over here. Look at this. Spain went in for a charge over on this side as well. Looks like the French are well prepared for this. Here comes more French cav coming to support their ally, because he notices, hey, he's getting kind of ganged up on by Spain and the British. So let's see if I wouldn't be surprised if the French go for an aggressive charge against this cav, because they just want to get rid of it so they can focus over here. But hold on, we've got a huge flanking maneuver by the infantry of the British Iberian forces. Look at this. Look at this. So this is the first shots, first infantry shots have just been taking place here in this battle. God, you know, I love this freaking mod. It's so good. It's so good. You watch this battle, it's like watching a real life battle. It's so epic, it's so intense. You're just like, oh, I mean, you can feel that in your veins. But yeah, nice little volleys between each other. The hill, there's a bit of a hill here. It's kind of protecting the infantry if we look at their point of view. But I think they're still exposed, and I think that's why they're falling back, because the further back they go. Oh yeah, they're losing some men, but it's not too bad. They're heavily outnumbered here. They're getting harassed by this cav, so the cav has now established kind of a flank with the infantry that's advancing. I love this play right here. You see how he's got his army into two sides. Okay, there's a lot going on now. Okay, oh yeah, France is pushing over on this side. France is pushing. So he's going against the British Dutch. And then over on this side, we've got a massive push against the Spanish. I liked to see the French kind of helping their Confederation of the Rhine ally. You know, they see that he's getting kind of attacked, so they're going to attack on different parts of the battlefield. Oh, man, look at this. The French here, ready to go. Let's see if the British Dutch can hold. They're kind of working with the Spanish. I think it's a bit of a 2v2 over on this side. Oh yeah, we got two French armies for sure fighting over here. They're very clumped up. I think we might see them get very aggressive with their bayonets here. And also the reason they're clumped up is because they're using the structures here. They're using the buildings to kind of conceal them, give them cover as they advance, and just completely walk through buildings. Wow, I didn't know the French had that type of technology. Absolutely impressive. But the Spanish are lined up and ready to fire. There they go. So they're going to pop some shots in this little village, this little Dutch village. Okay, we've got a cav charge in the center. Look at this. What is he going for? He's going for the Spanish artillery, which he destroys. It was a bit of a suicide cav charge because now the cav is breaking. I think he just went around. Look at it. He just went around the stakes. He's like, oh, you put stakes there? Don't care. Don't care. Go around. I still kill your artillery. What are you going to do? So very good play by the French taking out that artillery. They really needed that after losing their artillery to the Spanish. Or at least their teammate lost the artillery to the Spanish. So what a fight this is. I mean, this is pretty epic. Wow. Like I said, calm before the storm. It's really picking up now. Now the cav is fighting in the back here. Oof, there's a lot going on. The cav is fighting in the back. I am, honestly, guys, when I do these battles, like 50% of the time, I'm not even watching the actual battle. I'm just watching the mini-map because there's just so much chaos that could happen in these fights. Here we go. Here's another cav battle. And this is the French trying to defeat this cav presence that's on the flank. But it looks like the coalition is going to win this cav fight with 2 cav units left. Which could be a problem. The Confederation of the Rhine is getting blasted right now by the British Iberian forces. My goodness, look at this. The Redcoats march forward against, what is this, like white and blue coats. They are falling back. This is a losing battle for the Confederation of the Rhine. So they're going to go back. Bless his heart. I mean, he's had to deal with all that cav behind him. It's not an easy task by any means. The French over here are putting some pressure on the enemy. Ooh. Ooh. I love it when they just shoot each other. It's just those volleys. So nice. Oh, yeah. So great. I love it. I love this game. I love this time period. I love you guys. All right. They're falling back. The French are falling back. They don't like what they see, at least from this section. Over on this side, the French have really pushed their flank. The Spanish did a great job of maneuvering their men and using the little rivers to kind of as like, you know, natural protective positions. Though I don't think these are natural rivers. I think they were carved into the land by the Dutch people. The beautiful Dutch people. Absolutely stunning people, if I do say so myself. Very tall people. You know why the Dutch people are so tall? Nice volley right there. Nice volley into the cab. The reason they're tall is because they have no mountains. They have no, like, lookout positions. So they have to be tall. Yeah, it's true fact. It's true. I totally didn't make that up, you know, on the spot. But yeah, really good stand here by the coalition so far. Let's go back over to here because I feel like this is such a critical moment in this battle, and this is huge. Now, it does appear, I think the Confederation of the Rhine sent a sacrificial unit, melee mode, you know, charged in with the bayonets to try to slow down. Oh, that's just salt in their wounds, just firing at their backs as they're breaking. My goodness. But yeah, they're trying to slow them down here because they, I assume, are trying to go to the only hill in all of Netherlands right here. Okay, that joke's getting old. But yeah, they need to, I think they're just going to make a defensive stand. They need to get some sort of allied help. Because think about it, guys. Think about it. Oh, here comes a cav charge into... Oh, very nice job. Very nice job. Into some lights here of the British Iberian forces. Now they're headed down the line. And they're going to get all this artillery. So, yeah, the British Iberian forces kind of They had tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. And they're so focused on chasing down the Confederation of the Rhine. They've got to be careful here. They've got to be careful because Russia is more in a defensive position, right? So the French are still charging in. My goodness. They're like, it's like he wanted this cav to die and they didn't. It's like, well, just keep charging then. But I think they're just finishing up the British artillery. They need to get the cav out of there. Try to save their souls. Get them out. But it's too late. They break. But yeah, the reason I'm saying this is really risky for the British is because if I'm the French over here, what I would do is have a small force just keep the Russians back because you can bottleneck them right here. And then send like half of my army to help the Confederation of the Rhine. And you could break this army right here. Look how overextended they are. It's insane. And let's not forget they still have cav over here. Like the Confederation of the Rhine needs help right now. They need support right now. Let's see if France sends anything over, and it even looks like the British are anticipating that, and they are moving some grenadiers over to kind of watch that flank. But my goodness, what an aggressive play. Look how epic this fight is too. Fighting up this hill. Men, this battle is going to be an uphill battle. You know, I'm sure if they told them that at the start of the battle, they would have laughed, you know. There's no hills in the Netherlands. Psych, there is, and you're fighting up it. Joke's on you. But I like what the Confederation of the Rhine player's doing. He's doing all he can, and he still has a chance to win this battle. Here comes some cav, though. We'll see how this plays out. It looks like a general's breaking. Okay, so, yeah, there, he just died. So he was chased down by the cav, and just like that, I don't think the Confederation of the Rhine can win. He's got a good position. It's the right idea to kind of hold this position, fall back, a losing battle, but I guess nobody's coming to his aid. Let's really quick look over here as, whoa! Whoa! I'm so glad we did! Cav, bayonets being tossed into the field of battle as the epic windmills look upon greatness. Glory. Look at that. That is a pretty cool shot right there. The windmills, man. They see all. It's like, you know, when Napoleon fought near the pyramids, which, by the way, he wasn't even that close to the pyramids, but he said something like, you know, thousands of years are looking upon you or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm completely destroying the quote, but imagine he's like, these windmills, greatness looks upon you. No, I don't know. Anyways, France needed this, man. They needed this because the Confederation of the Rhine is getting schmacked. So the French are making some great progress. I mean, almost obliterating the entire Spanish army, which I wish we kind of saw the beginning of this engagement because we saw the end, but it looks like he had some well-timed cav charges, well-timed bayonet charges, and just shook the Spanish army all the way to the core. So he's fallen back. But the good news is that we still have the Dutch here defending their homelands. But he's going to have to re-maneuver some troops. The Spanish army does have some some units left over, which it all adds up. Let's go back over here now because I think we're witnessing the opposite, where the coalition, yep, they are breaking the Confederation of the Rhine. I believe that's who they are. Yep, there you go. And just like that, two armies are basically gone. So, an absolute slugfest. But this is definitely going to drastically change the dynamic of the battle. What we're going to see is the French kind of begin to shift over more this way, as obviously the British are going to shift down here. So it's almost like there's the battle lines are swinging around for both sides. And now we've got a very massive, very long line battle taking place here between these two armies. I mean, look at the beautiful, I assume these are tulips. A field of tulips. It's really just wheat painted red, but we can pretend, right? Beautiful tulips in the ground. I don't know, maybe it's red wheat. There we go. Nice volley right there from the French. They're advancing forward. Oh yeah, look at this. This is so cool. So cool. I don't know, I just love the windmill in the background. So there they go. They're advancing all the way to this water line. The Spanish have taken everything. Well, the Spanish have a considerable amount. I mean, it's like, what, 20% of his army or something like that still intact. So I love it. I love the fight in the player. You never give up. You never give up. Even if your army was crushed, just consolidate what you have and see what you can do. But yeah, I love these uniforms too. Look at these guys. Very cool. Ah, Spain. Spain's on my bucket list of countries I want to visit for sure. But yeah, we've got a nice, beautiful line. The British and Dutch are kind of falling back here a little bit. Now's a good time to really give it to the Spanish. Oh! Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry, I thought I saw some cav charge in. This is just breaking Spanish from earlier. Hey, and some Spanish came back to the fight, so that's good for them. Not that they're really going to put up that much of a fight, but yeah, the Russians are shifting over some men over here. You know what that tells me? They are concerned about this flank. And let's not... Oh, and the Russians are advancing forward from their defensive position in the town. So we've yet to see, like, a huge Russian fight. We've seen little, you know, artillery, couple shots here and there from the Russian infantry, but I think pretty soon we're going to see... Oh, yeah. We're going to see a big attack here. I'm a little worried for the Russians because I don't know what's waiting for them in the trees. When the trees start speaking French, you know what I mean? Oh, that joke never gets old. Anyways, yeah, we've got French forces in here. We've got artillery. Oh, nice hit right there. On some Jaegers, which they might have the reach. Oh, nice shot there. Are they going to switch to grape shot? They might have to, or canister shot. Shots fired, though. Oh, that looks pretty cool with the town behind them. Oh, man, this is such a stunning map. Stunning and brave. I don't know what the French are doing. I don't know why his infantry is kind of lined up like this. Oh, now I know. There's Cav, right? No? Well, yeah, there is Cav behind. I guess he's worried about a sudden Cav charge. And that's why he's, like, formed a circle almost around his artillery. But there we go. There we go. He's got some infantry supporting him. Yeah, this artillery is not going to last long if they're just getting shot at by Jaegers. Okay? And he needs to keep focusing on this one unit. It's on the verge of cracking. The morale went to red for a second. Oh, but the artillery is on the verge of cracking too. They've got to hurry up and reload. France! France! What's the point of doing this if they're just going to break from gunfire? Well, he loses his artillery because of the long range of the Jaegers. We've got more infantry pushing forward over on this side. And they're going to try, this is a good maneuver here by the French. They're going to try to get the Russians by surprise here. But it looks like they're going to stop the pursuit. Because, yeah, mean old British Iberian forces are advancing forward. And these guys got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, they just wiped out the Confederation of the Rhine. They're now moving on the extreme flank into the woods, into the forest of the French forces. And the French are falling back. Like, straight up, we outie. We're getting out of here. Yeah, he's gone. Look at it. Yeah, I mean, it was a good play. It kept the Russians at bay, but now he needs to reform. I think he's going to reform a line here, I assume. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. They're definitely delaying over on this side and hoping that this front controls this area. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cav charge into the... Oh, and they're not even charging. Oh, man. They didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming, but don't matter. Don't matter. Guys, do you know what you're dealing with here? This is the Royal North British Dragoons. The Scots Grey. Oh, it's like... Oh, dude. You know what this was like? It was like watching a water balloon smack into a brick wall. Like, oh, the French Cav did nothing to the Scots Grey. Oh, dude, the Scots Grey are so epic. Oh, man. And then we've got the cheeses? The lifeguard. So, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was, I'm embarrassed for the French. Literally, water balloon smacking into a brick wall. Did nothing. And they just broke on impact. And they just stood there like, who threw that piece of paper at me? You know, like they just, oof, oof. Scots Grey still at 55 men, and then you've got the lifeguards with 91 men. So they won the Cav engagement. They're going to keep their distance, though, because there's French infantry. I can tell they spent a lot of money on this Cav, so it's important that they keep them alive and make them as useful as possible. And then meanwhile, the infantry is holding over here. And the Russians, look at the Russians pushing up a unit of trying to get a flank on these French forces. And also, we got some artillery. Oh, I see. That's why he's pushed up there. But some Russian artillery has positioned over there. This has been a real slugfest of a battle, guys. I mean, just an absolute slugfest. Let's see what's happening over on the other side. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see the French are going to link up. But they kind of have to make their stand here. They kind of have to make their stand here. And they know it because if they give up too much ground, this flank is going to be exposed by the British. So this is huge, guys. I'm gonna call it right here. This is my stamp of approval. I don't even know why I'm saying that. This is I declare this the epic battle of the decisive epic battle of the battle. Okay, let me try this again. This is the epic decisive moment of the battle. If the French can defeat the British, I think the French have a good chance of winning. If the British defeat the French here, I think the coalition will have the best. I know that might sound like Like, yeah, duh. But yeah, the French are losing. We'll see. Okay, so maybe this won't be the decisive moment because the French are falling back. Now we've got he's going for the general. He's going for the general. He sees it though. So he's going to change targets. The French are going to countercharge with some hussars. We got some hussar action, I believe. These are hussars, right? No, light dragoons, my bad. They're light dragoons. They might as well be hussars. All right, so nice defensive play, but we've got more cav coming in. Is it going to be enough to defeat the French hussars? No, it is not. Good stand by the French. The French cav really needed this, especially after that last French cav charge against the Scots Grey, and they saved the general. That was a great play by both teams. I like that the British saw an opportunity to kill a general. Unfortunately, the French were able to protect him, and the French not only protected their general, they defeated 2 units of British cav, which they no longer have to worry about. And just look at the carnage here. You can see the little L shape here by the French. See how they shifted over. They're now having to deal with the British flank. French now falling back over here more and more. They're going to rely, I guess, on the water crossing to kind of protect their men. They can't fall back anymore, though. We've got some artillery kind of hidden over here, opening fire on the British-Dutch position. Look at that. Just blasting these men. Absolutely tragic, but they get up anyways and they fight again. Real heroes. I mean, seriously, imagine just being shocked by a cannonball, the shock wave of a cannonball. You know, it nearly kills you. And you're like, all right, well, I got to get up and fight. Bayonet charge into the artillery. Oh, my goodness. So close, so close. Are they going to get it? Are they going to get it? Can they hold on? The cannon crew is just fighting for dear life, but unfortunately, they are going to break. And the French are like, enough! Bayonets! Ready! You know, charge! And they are going in with a lot of forces here. Things are getting wild. Wet and wild. Frenchmen gone wild. Oh, whoa! Oh, these are just breaking troops. They're just taking a while to break. I mean, no, some good plays by the French. I love how the French are really pushing the lines here. This is so close, guys. I mean, this is so close. And the French are, it was bound to happen, right? All these buildings and streets and cover and concealment, it's gonna lead to melee. Uh-oh. Oof. Nearly thought we crashed there for a second. I would have cried. Because, yeah. Anyways, yeah, good charge right there into the Russian infantry. Excuse me. Russian infantry, and they are going to break them. It's just overwhelming numbers with grenadiers. Now, this is so key right here. I think this is absolutely key to this fight. The British have to win here. And they have to start getting super aggressive, hyper aggressive, because I believe the French, well, I mean, it does kind of look like the French are winning on this side here. Now, look on the mini-map, okay? The mini-map will show, I know it's hard to tell what's going on, but the French are advancing forward. They are pushing the Russian position. The Russians are completely reorganizing, reforming around the building, so they've been completely pushed back. I think now is the time to push everyone back. Oh, wait, countercharge by the Russians. They are not willing to give up this position. Dude, I love it. What a fight. What an absolute struggle. So, fantastic engagement there, but is it enough to completely break the French? It might be, because we've got another unit of Russian infantry going into the fight. And they do break their position. Oh my goodness. They need to reform quickly. The French are moving in some cav, it looks like. I don't think they're going to charge in, though, but whew, good play by the Russians. They hold on. They maintain the position. And they're just standing on just bodies and bodies of troops here that gave their lives for their nation, for their country. Now we've got more forces advancing forward as well, as the British continue to put pressure on the French position. The French do have artillery here, so they need to try to use this artillery to kind of, you know what's fun about artillery is that, like, when you mix it in with your line infantry, it's kind of like having extra line infantry. You know, it's like having very powerful line infantry shoot giant bullets, which are cannonballs. But yeah, he's just falling back over and over. Is he unlimbering? So if he unlimbers here, this is where he's making a stand, which it looks like he is going to make a stand here. So the British are continuing to push here. The French maneuvering out some 3 units over here. I think he's going to try to get a flank on them. He's moving up more infantry. They're definitely weak here. The French are weak right here, and they know it. They can smell blood. And that is why the Russians and the British are advancing forward. There they go. Uh-oh, we got some quiet shots here. Fire. Fire. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm smelling blood here, guys. I'm smelling weakness. You smell that? It's right here. This is weak. Over here, the French are strong. Over here, the French are fairly strong-ish, kind of. Not really. Really, this whole side is a little bit of a concern for the French. The British here, the British Iberian army has just been absolute studs today in this fight. Absolute studs. Over on this side, the French are just delaying at this point. There goes the art. Oh, this could be huge. Oh, just ripping holes through their lines. The British, oh, dude. Just ripping holes with that artillery. They are doing everything they can to win this battle. Here we go. More infantry pushing forward. This is actually pretty good. The French have some progress here. The British are scared. Wait, what's this? Oh, we've got Confederation of the Rhine. Let's go. All right, he's breaking though, but I think that was the unit that was held up in the 4-point position. And he's like, screw it. I'm going to send this unit out and I'm going to try to support where I can. Which causes some British forces to focus over in the tree line. Which really, actually, that one little maneuver by that one unit kind of helped out the French. And this has just been a slaughter of both sides. I mean, it's really hard to tell who is winning this fight at this point. I mean, look at the minimap. It looks like 2 even forces attacking each other. So who's going to take it? Who's going to win it? And then over here, it looks like we've got some cav. Oh. Yes, we have the Scots Grey. Let's not forget about the Scots Grey. Now, the French have their own cav as well. I think the French also have some cav back here. No, Confederation of the Rhine with the... Dude, yes! With the Zouaves. Or kind of. They've got the Zouave pants. So, yeah, they're gonna sneak up behind them. Oh, please tell me they can pull this off. Please tell me. It's this depleted, half-assed unit. They're already breaking. Yeah, interesting. Oh, and here comes a cav charge in the center. They go for the artillery. That should seal the deal. Not the victory, but... Uh-oh, general down. General down. They do break the cav, but I'm pretty sure they got the artillery. Oh no, artillery intact. Artillery intact, baby. But did they destroy it? They might have destroyed it. No, there's still a cannon. Okay, but still, that was a pretty good move by the French. And whoa! What is going on? We got a counter charge. Oh, the lifeguards are going in. Oh, they got the general. The general was trying to maintain the line. Oh, this might be the deal breaker. This might be the epic maneuver that seals the deal. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They've got them right where they want them. The cav going in. Guys, this is why cav is so important in this game. Especially towards the end of the game where infantry's tired. They are exhausted. They're depleted. And then an epic cav unit comes out of nowhere and just breaks the entire line for the French army. And the French were like, you know what? I'm charging in my cav and I'm going to go kill your artillery. And the British were like, rookie mistake. Oh, dude. Yeah, yeah, not good. And then the Russians going in with bayonets over on this side. Bayonet, so this is not over, but you know, the coalition can smell blood. They can taste weakness. And they are just giving it to them. And the shots have become silent. That's okay. And here comes more infantry. They know. They're going for the victory right here, guys, right now. And here comes a charge into the French lines. We've got French artillery desperately like, quick, reload. Vite. Here comes a charge.
We have killed their general.
Oh, another general gone. Where's this one? Oh, way over here, but where the Russians are charging in. And that about does it, guys. My goodness. Like, this is why... Oh, the Confederation of the Rhine, let's go! Oh. They showed up too late. But I could already... I'm sure the players are like, dude, what the hell? Confederation of the Rhine, go to hell. Like, go away. You're done. It's like, stop. Stop flanking us. But yeah, it doesn't matter because this battle is toast. I'm pretty sure the coalition have taken this one. All that's really left of the French army is over here. The sound is bugged out. There is an easy fix. I just have to up the sound settings, which I don't know why. It never, like, I've tried changing my sound settings permanently to where this doesn't happen, but it never stays. And I'm afraid to tab out because whenever I tab out in this specific replay, the game crashes. So, but the battle's pretty much over, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, they've got their general. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. A lot of them very depleted. Some flanking units. So guys, this battle is over. Really, really good play there. Honestly, MVP of the battle, the British Iberian player. He just manhandled the coalition. Or Confederation of the Rhine, just absolutely took him. Where did that take place? Where are we? Huh? I think it's over here. Yeah, they just took him on this hillside and just told him who's boss, and did a great job with the cav as well. He had his cav flanking around, and got some good rear charges on the army. And because he won here, he had fresh troops to maneuver and help out elsewhere. And the French had their moments. Especially over on this side against the Spanish. But it just wasn't enough. And really good support by the Russian player. He brought up some support to kind of help that side. But now, guys, what I'm going to do, because this one's pretty much over, it's not super exciting to watch a losing army fight. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the end results. Alright guys, here we are. So of course the battle results are still not working in the latest update of the game, so I have them right here. I can't see them right now, so I can't really look at the kills and tell you what's going on. But this was sent in by G. I kept calling him Guy, but his name is G. So G sent in the battle replay. He has been absolutely supplying us with epic replays lately, so I just want to give a big thank you to G, helping my channel continue with epic battle replays. So I do appreciate it. I always enjoy watching your battles, and I'm sure everyone agrees with me that these battles are epic that you send in. So appreciate that. And guys, this is where we conclude today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.